This week we breaking it down with The Sound and the Fury by William Faulkner. Things ain't going so hot for the Compson family. Solid street cred and fat stacks of that cold hard cash going to shit. And speaking of shit, this story is a straight cluster of It's all out of order. And if that ain't enough, we getting the lowdown from the three crazy Compson brothers. Benji, who ain't right in the head, Quentin, the obsessive brainiac, and Jason, who always acting like he got a stick up his ass. The youngest brother, Benji, ain't making sense of the world like most hustlers. Every time this fool touch, hear, or smell something, he get thrown back to memories of his fine sister, Caddy. Back then, Benji would start wigging out whenever he would catch a whiff of Caddy, skanking it up with some local hoods. Too bad for him, girl gets knocked up. Benji's older brother Quentin in a funk when he hear that not only has Caddy lost her V-card, but she about to marry some scrub named Herbert to cover up the shame. He all like, "No, girl, don't even think about doing that shit. We should tell everyone we banged each other, then bounce." But Caddy tell Quentin she don't want to play that game. Sick of this bleak-ass existence, Quentin tosses his ass right off into the Charles River. He dead. But since Willie don't give a fuck, he gotta confuse the hell out of you by introducing another character named Quentin, Caddy's baby girl who the Compsons adopt. With most everybody dead, Jason gotta run the Compson Carnival and raise Miss Quentin. And that fool's so ice cold that he jacks just about all that change Caddy frontin' for Missy Q. But it ain't long before Miss Quentin done dealing with Jason's bull. She busts out of that house, boosts a stack of Jason's paper, and chunks deuces out of town. As Jason hits the streets looking for Miss Quentin, Dilsey, the Compson's maid, takes Benji to church where some out-of-town preacher lays down some righteous gospel. Later, Benji riding dirty in the family whip, gets smacked up by Jason, and keeps cruising. When it comes to reading and not knowing what the hell is going on, this text brings it to the next level, B. We given 4 different perspectives throughout this mess. First is Benji, the simple fool who's stuck in a timeless present where words like past and future ain't mean a damn thing. Then there's the obsessive Quentin, who got such a raging hard-on for the past and his sister that he ain't got no future. And Jason, that jabroni always blaming other people for his problems. He spends so much time bitching about the future that he ain't even got no now. But the last section of this book ain't like the others. The 4th part reads nice and smooth. Lots of scholarly homies call it Dilsey's section since she in the spotlight. Dilsey don't sweat time like the sad-ass Compson crew. Nah, she got mad love for the Big G and Christianity. So instead of looking at just the past, present, or future, she all about eternity. And you know what? This book's so damn confusing and jacked up, it takes an eternity to read. Plus, nothing even happens. The hell? See, most books got a central complication that drives the story. But up in here, there ain't no central event player, so what's the point? Well, maybe that is the point. If you bust out your copy of Macbeth, you can check where Faulkner got the title from. Life's but a walking shadow, a poor player that struts and frets his hour upon the stage and then is heard no more. It is a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing. Just like MacBeezy saying about life, this book just a bunch of jabbering that don't signify a damn thing. But that don't mean the book saying life is meaningless. Nah, blood, the book got words that rep meaning, but it's meaning that words can't communicate. Maybe Faulkner dropped us a little something about how we supposed to read this bad boy. Peep the good reverend spitting mad game at his sermon. And the congregation seemed to watch with his own eyes while the voice consumed him, until he was nothing and they were nothing, and there was not even a voice. But instead their hearts were speaking to one another in chanting measures beyond the need for words. Sometimes words ain't good enough to describe life's ups and downs. Sometimes you just gotta feel it, player. Yo, thanks for watching, and be sure to check out my store for some sweet swag. You feel me? Peace.